Centralized sourcing and contract management, enabling contract compliance and maximizing cost savings. This demonstration shows how SAP solutions allow you to identify savings opportunities, view demands, identify the best source of supply, and leverage central contracts, verify invoices, and analyze savings, enabling you to ensure enterprise-wide contract compliance, maximize cost savings, and gain greater control across your entire organization. Identify savings opportunities. Janet Jordan is a Central Procurement Officer. Janet reviews her purchasing dashboards in the SAP Supplier Relationship Management application to identify savings opportunities. She notices that marketing is the highest spend category and is the area with the highest rate of non-compliance. When she drills down, she can see that brochures involve a lot of off-contract spend. She can also see that there are too many suppliers across all regions. She'll ask the category manager to establish a central, enterprise-wide contract for the most frequently used brochures. View demands, identify the best source of supply, and initiate and leverage central contracts. Rick Lehrman is a category manager. Following the new guidelines, locally created demands for brochures are sent to the central sourcing cockpit. Rick uses SAP Supplier Relationship Management to source the demands. A quick search lets him see several demands from various company units for this category. He selects the demands he wants to process together. After grouping the demands, Rick carries them forward to a sourcing event to find the best global source of supply. He selects the appropriate type of RFX and starts the background creation of the RFX event. The RFX automatically uses the data from the selected demands. Once Rick completes the RFX, it will be sent to suppliers. The suppliers have now submitted their bids. Rick checks the details of one of the suppliers' bids. He then drills down for details at the item level. This supplier looks to have the lowest price at the best quality, so Rick accepts the bid. He can now create the contract, automatically capturing the data from the RFX. Rick has established a global central contract available across all his company's units. The pricing terms will apply for all demands across the entire company group, regardless of where and how the demand is created. After the central contract was distributed, a local business unit created a purchase order for brochures covered by the contract. When the purchase order is released, the software automatically updates the release history of the central contract. When Rick checks to make sure all buying methods and geographies are hitting the contract, he can see that the newly created central contract is being leveraged globally across the organization. Verify invoices. Bill Thompson is an invoice clerk. On the invoice for the brochures, there's a discrepancy between the invoice quantity and the ordered quantity. The SAP Invoice Management application by OpenText gives Bill an overview of all incoming messages and their status. The discrepancy between the invoice and goods receipt automatically triggered a work item to be processed by the receiver. The receiver triggers the automatic posting of the goods receipt from the Invoice Management dashboard. Bill confirms the goods receipt quantity, which results in correction of the invoice and payment to the supplier. Analyze savings. Janet Jordan, the Central Procurement Officer, checks her purchasing dashboards in SAP Supplier Relationship Management to verify the success of her guidance. She sees that spend on brochures is much lower. When she drills into the marketing area, she sees that both consolidation of the demand and compliance with the new central contract have contributed to significant overall savings. SAP solutions give you the tools you need to ensure enterprise-wide contract compliance, maximize cost savings, and gain greater control across your entire organization.